Hi everybody! Welcome to the second lesson of 6th grade. The objectives of the lesson are to identify vocabulary about sports and telling the time, and also to distinguish specific and general information of a spoken text. Remember that there are going to be some parts of the video where you have to stop the video and do the activities, okay? So let's start with the lesson.
Okay, so I need that you please open your student books on page number 68. We're going to see vocabulary related to different sports, okay? So let's start with the first activity. Match the words in the list with the photos. Write 1 to 8 in the boxes. Listen and check. So here we have a list of different sports, and the idea is that you match each sport with each picture. But there is a mistake. Pay attention, because number 1, cycle. In the book, we have that the correct answer is letter G, and obviously is not the correct answer. So this is a book mistake, so you have to correct it. Number 1, cycle, letter, what do you think? Letter E. Very good. Okay, so now I need that you please stop the video and do the activity, okay? Did you do it? Perfect. So let's check them. Number 2, do taekwondo. What do you think? Letter G. Yes, this time is correct. Number 3, go surfing. What do you think? Letter B. Very good. Number 4, ice skate. What do you think? Letter C. Perfect. Number 5, play basketball. What do you think? Letter D. Excellent. Number 6, play tennis. Play tennis. Letter A. Excellent. Number 7, play volleyball. Letter H. Good. And finally, number 8, snowboard. Letter F. Correct. Okay, before we continue with the lesson, I'm going to explain you the use of 4 different ways to tell the time in English, okay? So pay attention. The first one is o'clock, in Spanish, en punto. Look at this clock. The time is, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. Son las 2 en punto. The second way to say the time in English is quarter past. Quarter past. Y cuarto. So look at this clock. It's quartered past 2. It's quartered past 2. Son las 2:15. Let's continue with half past. Half past, in Spanish, y media. So look at this clock. It's 2:30. It's 2:30. In Spanish, son las 2:30. And finally, quarter to. Quarter to, in Spanish, un cuarto para. So look at this clock. It's 2:45. It's 2:45. In Spanish, son un cuarto para las 3. Okay? The structure is the same for each way. La estructura es la misma para cada manera de decir la hora. Todas comienzan con it's. Luego, como se dice, la hora, half past, en este caso. And then, y luego, the number, el número. Okay? Okay, so let's continue, with the lesson. Okay, now that you know 4 different ways to tell the time in English, I need that you please open your student books on page number 69, activity number 1, vocabulary, telling the time. Number 1, match the times in the list with the clocks. Write 1 to 4 in the boxes. Listen and check. Here we have 4 different times. The idea is that you match each time with a clock. Okay? So do it, please. Stop the video and match the times with the clocks. Did you finish? Perfect. Let's listen and check then.
A. It's 10:15. B. It's 1:45. C. It's 3:00. D. It's 8:30.
Okay, so number 1, it's 3 o'clock, letter C. Number 2, it's 8:30, letter D. Number 3 is the example, letter A. And number 4, it's 1:45, letter B. Very good. Let's continue with activity number 2. Write the times under the clocks. So now you have to write each time under the clock. The example is, it's 4:15. Here we have another clock. The times in Spanish are 7:15, 2, las 11 en punto, 3, las 7:30. So please stop the video and write each time under the clock. Do you finish? Okay, great. So let's check. Number 1. 7:15. It's 7:15. It's 7:15. Number 2. Las 11 en punto. It's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. And number 3. Son las 7:30. It's 7:30. It's 7:30. Very good. Now we're going to continue with the listening part. This part. You're going to listen to a phone call between Sam and Lucy. When do they decide to go surfing? Let's check the conversation.
Hi, Sam. It's me, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. How's it going?
Do you want to go surfing?
Go surfing? Great. What time?
How about after lunch? Say 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock? No, sorry, I can't. I've got a volleyball match.
Okay. How about 3 o'clock?
Volleyball only finishes at 3:30.
Let's say 4 o'clock then.
I can't. Dad wants to give me a golf lesson.
Until what time?
About 4:45?
Really? But we can't go surfing then. It gets dark at past.
Oh, yes.
So, what about before lunch?
I've got a school basketball match until 11:15.
What time does it start?
10 o'clock.
Sam, it's 10:45 now.
Really? I've got to go. Let's go surfing on Saturday.
Yes. Call me tomorrow. See you.
Okay, so when do they decide to go surfing? Very good. They decided to go surfing on Saturday. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to do activity number 2. We're going to listen to the conversation again, and you have to tick the sports you hear in the conversation. Okay? Let's listen then.
Hi, Sam. It's me, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. How's it going?
Do you want to go surfing?
Go surfing? Great. What time?
How about after lunch? Say 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock? No, sorry, I can't. I've got a volleyball match.
Okay. How about 3 o'clock?
Volleyball only finishes at 3:30.
Let's say 4 o'clock then.
I can't. Dad wants to give me a golf lesson.
Until what time?
About 4:45?
Really? But we can't go surfing then. It gets dark at past.
Oh, yes.
So, what about before lunch?
I've got a school basketball match until 11:15.
What time does it start?
10 o'clock.
Sam, it's 10:45 now.
Really? I've got to go. Let's go surfing on Saturday.
Yes. Call me tomorrow. See you.
Okay, so let's check. Click on the sports you hear in the conversation. What do you think? Tennis? I don't think so. Surfing is the example. What about rugby? Did you listen rugby in the conversation? I don't think so. What about volleyball? Yes, very good. What about golf? Excellent, very good. And what about basketball? Great. Let's see the answers. Well done. Very good. Okay, so that was the end of the lesson. Now I'm going to show you your homework. Okay? The homework that you have to do this week. You have to open your workbooks on page number 67, and you're going to do activity number 1 and 2. Activity number 1 is related to the different sports, and activity number 2 is related to telling the time. Number 1, look at the pictures and write sentences. So, the example says, Connor ice skates. Connor ice skates. So you have to write the name of the boy or girl, and then you have to write the correct sport. And in activity number 2, you have to write the times under the clocks. So this is the example. It's 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. You have to write the correct time under each clock. Okay? Very good.
And that is the end of the lesson. Remember to do your homework. That's really important. See you next lesson. Bye!